menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call The Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world on this Tuesday. As for your NBA matchup, Sacramento travels to Philadelphia to take on the Sixers at 7. We have a perennial NBA Finals matchup as two favorites in their respective conferences. Golden State takes on Milwaukee at 7:30. That game is on TNT, and we'll see two of the best in the world, Steph and Giannis, go at it. At 8 o'clock, Phoenix will travel to Houston to take on the Rockets. At 9 o'clock, the Red Hot Pelicans go to Utah to take on the Jazz. And at 10 o'clock, we have a NBA powerhouse matchup as Boston goes to LA to take on the Lakers. That game is at 10 on TNT. Can't wait to see that one as the defending Eastern Conference champion Celtics look to prove that they're legit. As for your NHL schedule, the New York Islanders travel to Boston at 7 o'clock. All these games can be found on ESPN+. However, we do have a primetime game in there for you. The LA Kings travel to Buffalo at 7 o'clock as well. Carolina goes to Detroit at 7. Columbus goes to Florida at 7. That game can also be found on Hulu. Dallas goes to New Jersey. Seattle goes to Tampa Bay. And Anaheim goes to Toronto to take on Austin Matthews and the Maple Leafs. All those games are at 7 o'clock. As for your 8 o'clock, Edmonton and the best player in the world, Connor McDavid, go to Nashville to take on the Preds. And for your other 8 o'clock game, Vegas goes to Winnipeg to take on the Jets. Now this is your primetime game as Alexander Ovechkin looks for number 800 as Washington will go to Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. That game is at 9 on ESPN. That is the primetime game. As for your other games, Philadelphia will travel to the defending champion Colorado Avalanche at 9:30, and Arizona will go to San Jose to take on the Sharks at 10:30. Now, remember, all those games can be found on ESPN Plus except the primetime game, which will be found on the regular ESPN network. As for your college basketball, we got a small ranked slate for you as North Carolina A&T travels to number 5 Houston, who was recently number 1 and fell, at 8 o'clock on ESPN+. Now the team who beat number 5 Houston, the Alabama Crimson Tide, they will host Memphis at 9 o'clock on ESPN2. That's the second number 1 team Alabama has beaten this year. And for your final game, number 9 Arizona will host Texas A&M Corpus Christi at 8:30. That game will not be televised. So why don't you head over to the Cedars, get some great food, enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos!